Hey everyone, Spencer X. Smith here, showing you how you can use LinkedIn to make better and more personalized connection requests to people that you perhaps don't know that you're targeting. So I'll show you an example of this. I haven't worked at IBM for almost 20 years, but I would love to have the CMO of IBM know who I am. So how do we start this? Well, I would go first into the search feature here and type in Michelle Peluso, who is the IBM CMO. So I looked her up ahead of time and I saw that she is in fact on LinkedIn. So I can click through her profile and try to find things that are maybe common ground, aside from the fact that I actually worked at IBM for a while in the late 90s. And I can try to go through and maybe look at her past activity to find points of interest that we might both have and make that connection request that way. But what I'd propose to you is maybe a better way to do this is to actually search for stuff that she's already doing that people are highlighting for her on LinkedIn. So here's how we do that. We go back to the search bar, type in Michelle, her full name, and then type the and sign, the and word all in caps. And for those nerds like me, that's called Boolean logic. And then we want to type in something like branding. So let's see what pops up. Now what it's going to default to at first is it's going to do an all search here. So it's going to look for everything that I can find. But what I want you to click on first is this button right here that says content. What content is going to do is it's going to highlight where Michelle and the word branding have been in the same post. So you see as I scroll through here, it's going to show this link from billboard.com. This gentleman here who works at IBM was excited, as he said in his post, to hear from Michelle, the CMO. So she was here 2 months ago speaking. Now this is going to show based on relevance. What you might consider doing is taking this relevance portion here, the sort by, and go by latest. So in other words, what's happening in the latest version of Michelle, if you will, on social media, specifically on LinkedIn, with what other people are saying about her. So this is still the latest post, and as I scroll down, you're going to see DMA. So talking about 3 weeks ago, so Michelle was speaking there. So what I'd like to consider doing when I'm sending my connection request to Michelle, or perhaps people that might be able to connect me to her, is find some stuff that's relevant as of late where I can make real connection requests based on research, as opposed to, hey, I'd like to invite you to join my network. I can maybe dig into this a little bit and see what it is that she talked about at this, or maybe go down to this one and see if she's engaging in any capacity. And if she's engaging in any of these posts at all, I would maybe like and comment on it. So we see that there are 11 likes. So maybe I can find out who's actually liking this post and start to engage with them as well. What did you take away from Michelle with her presentation? How did you utilize what she talked about in real life? So once again, when I make that connection request, it's actually predicated on doing some research. So this applies to everything. So whether it's people that you're not connected to, or whether it's people that you are connected to. So if I do myself as an example here, I can do the same search, and I can do the and I can type in branding, and what it's going to pull up is a bunch of stuff where either people have mentioned me or I specifically have talked about branding. So once again, it's going to default here to content and latest, because that was the latest version of what we had searched for. And I can see that my co-author of our book, DP Knudden, had mentioned me as well as branding. So if we go through, we can see, hey, Mike said something nice about me. Beth Johnson said something nice about me. So this is a way to find out for yourself too what people are talking about and in which context. Are they mentioning the keywords that you want to be known for? So branding in my case, or social media, etc. So give that a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if I can expand on this video at all. And I hope this helps you with your LinkedIn business development activities. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.